Welcome to Week 11, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The Ravens take on the Bengals here in Week 11 for a chance to end the two-game losing streak and also win a key division matchup game. So the Ravens will turn to the rookie from Louisville, Lamar Jackson, this afternoon, Joe Flacco. He has been ruled out with a hip, and the status right now for him is unknown in the Ravens locker room. So Lamar Jackson on a handful of snaps so far this year. He will get the start. You see the AFC playoff picture. Steelers right there at 5-4. Ravens need this win. They sit at 6-3. For Lamar Jackson, 17 of 23, 202 yards and one touchdown and no interceptions in those handful of snaps. And he's facing the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton. 2,200 yards, 12 touchdowns, 9 picks on 193 of 308. Bengals win the toss. They elect to receive. Ravens will get the ball started the second half. Andy Dalton and the Bengals now come out after getting a first down on their first play of the game. Give off to Giovanni Bernard. He's got room on the outside. He has wheels, and he's going to go all the way down to the 22 of Baltimore. Bernard and the Bengals' first rush of the afternoon. 50-plus yards. Bengals now. I formation. Handoff to Joe Mixon. He cuts it right. Mixon, spin move, and he gets a nice chunky yardage, but he is down on the play, and he would not return with chest pain. So, 3rd and 3. Bernard now in the game on 3rd down for Andy Dalton, and Dalton's going to find Giovanni Bernard here at the 10-yard line, and that will move the chains, new set of downs. However, that would stall out the drive, and from 1st and 10, we go 4th and 10. Randy Bullock, 28-yard field goal attempt is up, and it is good. So the Bengals take the first score of the afternoon, 3-0. Ravens come right back and tie that up with a Justin Tucker 35-yard field goal of his own. So now the Bengals with the ball again, and they're wasting no time. This is Tyler Eifert, middle of the field, to the 49-yard line of Cincinnati. That'll bring up 3rd and 1 now on the other side. The Ravens 43. I formation, and it's play action. Dalton's going to keep it. Now he gives it to his man, and that is Mark Walton Jr., the new backup running back for the Bengals for... really, who knows? We have no word on how long Joe Mixon's out with chest pains. We just know he's out the rest of the game. 3rd and 16. This is Brandon LaFell. He makes a man miss, and he takes it into the house. Touchdown. Bengals touchdown number 11. And the Bengals up now 9-3, pending the PAT, to go up 10-3. So, LaFell, nothing special, just a little move to the left, and he gets his man to miss. Bengals now with the ball up 13-6. Each team adds a field goal. 1st and 10. This is number 11 again, but on that play, Bengals would go down in price. So far, 2 injuries to the Bengals. 3rd and 7 here is caught, and that is a new set of chains. That is Tyler Boyd with the reception on the sideline. 13-6 now, Ravens. They are trying to stop anything they can, but this time it's Brandon LaFell again. And again, Brandon LaFell is going to make a couple moves. Nothing fancy, just regular moves to get into open space, and he gets it to work. So 20-6 Bengals, 3:59 to go here in the first half from M&T Bank Stadium. Ravens and Lamar Jackson, stagnant offense. Right here, maybe that boosts up the team. 3rd and 13, big game by Michael Crabtree, wide open. However, that would result to a very quickly 3rd and 9. Final play before the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Jackson looking. He's got no open receivers. He'll take off. He can run. He did that plenty at Louisville. He picks up a 1st down, slides safely, and that will extend the drive. Final 10 seconds of the game clock. The clock is rolling. Jackson needs to be careful. He has 5 seconds. He's going to scramble, go down. They do have timeouts, and he's going to use them as well as he can. That sends out Justin Tucker, 3rd and 4. This is a 27-yard field goal as the clock expires on the first half, and the kick is good. RG3 in the game. Usually it's Lamar Jackson holding the ball, but again, Joe Flacco ruled out with a hip. unknown return with him. But at the half, Bengals, Bengals, Bengals. All Cincinnati at the half, 20-9. Your score. Let's go around the country. We'll start with the Vikings and Bears from Soldier Field. The Bears 6-3, and they're showing their dominance. Trubisky 149 and a touchdown. Jordan Howard's 2 touchdowns. They find themselves up 20-0. Next we go to Motown, Carolina and Detroit. Lions up 20-7 over Cam Newton and the Panthers. So far, Stafford 199 through the air, a touchdown. Marvin Jones 69 yards on 5 catches. Finally, we will head to Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium for the Titans and Colts in the 1-8 matchup in the AFC South. The Titans 17-7 with Blaine Gabbert leading the way with an injured Marcus Mariota. So, interesting scores there. But right now, the Ravens and the Bengals just focusing on their game. The Bengal defense held Baltimore shut out of the end zone. They closed the door on him. They've only allowed field goals. And for the Ravens defense, it's really just been the other way. Brandon LaFell has hurt you by making just simple moves. And the Ravens are going for a big hit. So they need to adjust on that if they want to come back in this game. 3rd and 2. This is Brandon LaFell again. And he had one man to beat, or else he might have taken that to the house for the 3rd time this afternoon. However, that puts Andy Dalton over 250 yards with 2 touchdowns. Bengals, 3rd down, 3rd and 10. This one is somehow caught by Tyler Eifert. And on this play, Terrell Suggs would go down. First player for the Ravens, he would not return. So that's a big loss on the defensive side. 1st and 10 after that immaculate catch on the sideline. They're going to go deep to A.J. Green, and he's healthy. He's living it, and he's having fun. A.J. Green in the end zone, 27-9, Bengal lead. Michael Pierce on that play was injured for the Ravens. He would not return as well. So, 2 teams dealing with both injuries, where each guy would not return. 3rd and 5. Jackson looking for a lane. He'll scramble, and he scoots out of bounds. 1st down, 27-9. Ravens, they need an answer, and they need it fast. 3rd and 15. Jackson looking. He's going to go deep. It's one-handed by Brashard Perriman, and Perriman brings it in. He's been called on, and he's delivered when he has. 2nd and 8. This is Ricard. And this is RG3 in the game because Lamar Jackson went down with an ACL sprain. We don't have the clip of Jackson's injury, but he's going to miss the rest of this game. And his now return is questionable to anybody. So RG3, former Redskin, former number 2 overall pick. Hey, he might get the job done. He rushes here, does a crazy dance, and why not? It's your first touchdown in how many years? Well, he got the Bengals in, he got the Baltimore Ravens in the end zone for the first time. And then everything seemed to flip around. When the Ravens needed an answer, RG3 gave it to them. When they needed a defensive stop, their defense gave it to them. And then RG3 with a finesse to Willie Snead. Willie Snead quietly having a monster day, to say the least. So far, 6 catches, 80 yards. Griffin, 3rd and 7. He can take off to the former Heisman-winning Baylor quarterback. However, time runs out. And that's Chris Baker with the sack, and the drive will stall. So they add 2 field goals, and the Bengals add a field goal back. So, or actually, they don't get anything back. So 27-19, this is an 8-point game. 1st and 10, big connection there to Willie Snead. Now I formation with 2 guys to the left of RG3. Griffin drops back. He's going to scramble. Now he does. He's got plenty of green in front of him, and he slides to the 27. Robert Griffin III giving these fans a heck of a showing so far for making his season debut. Yes, due to 2 injuries. 8-point game, 18-yard line. Hand off to Kenneth Dixon on 3rd and 1. That will go nowhere. That's Dixon's 12th rush. Unfortunately, he cannot move the chains. Call on Justin Tucker, and the Ravens are within 5. We're near the end of the 3rd quarter. We just have 15 minutes to go. Let's skip ahead all the way to 4 minutes now And Bengals, well, 3rd and 6, they were looking for a tight window, and it closed immediately. So they sent Randy Bullock on for a 54-yard field goal attempt. He does have the leg. Does he have the accuracy? The kick is going to be way wide right, and the Ravens will get the ball their own 44. The Ravens in a 9-point swing so far from Tucker's leg. And the defensive holds, they are on a mission to tie this game, or at least have a chance to. Griffin on 3rd and 3 will roll out 4th rush of the day so far already, 37 yards. And of course, that touchdown run. 1st and 10. Here he's going to find Crabtree, makes a nice move to the left, and he picks up a 1st down. 2nd and 4 now. We're under 2 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. Ravens, Bengals each have all 3 timeouts. Griffin drops back. He has a man. This is Hayden Hurst out of South Carolina. First time they have connected all year as well with everyone else Griffin has thrown to. 2nd and 10 after an incompletion. Minute 34 left. Griffin from the 10. He'll take off. He's got room. He's going to dive. It's a touchdown. Bengal player hurt. Number 3 of the afternoon for them. 5 total injuries. You count Jackson. That makes 6 for both teams. But Griffin doing a heck of a job as a fill-in. Now the 2-point conversion, the most important play of the game. 30-28 Bengals. Griffin open man, and that is Hayden Hurst. And this game is tied. We would head to overtime. And in overtime, no one would score. So with 15 seconds left, 1st and 10, no double OT and continuous OT till the playoffs. The Ravens are just going to run the ball with Dixon here from their own 8, or from their own 5, sorry. And they're going to get a tie out of this with the Cincinnati Bengals, who were up 27-9 at one point. And we're up 20-6. So Marvin Lewis's offense just gone. The defense withered. And the Ravens, yes, it was a tie, but it wasn't a loss. And the Steelers end up losing here in Week 11. They lose no ground, and they will take that any day of the week. They get outplayed by the Bengals all game. They come into the 4th quarter with a mindset, they execute, and they walk away with the tie. We'll see you next week.